So you have imagined yourself risen into Avalokiteshvara with one face and two hands. Imagine at your heart Hum syllable, A at your throat, and Om on your crown. So representing your heart, your mind, speech and body. And so these three letters emit light, and your body, speech and mind becomes clear to you. So earlier you have pledged that you will remain until all sentient beings are liberated. And so you have made that pledge. So in order to be able to engage in the true practices, truly in the practices of bodhisattvas, to be able to fulfill that goal, you should engage in the bodhisattva practices. So until the end of space, you determine that you will do practically to benefit other sentient beings. So when you are happy, think like that, and do not forget this attitude when you have problems. Feel determined to persevere in your practice of helping other sentient beings. And so with that determination, you will engage in the bodhisattva practices, the precepts that are to be kept, and you will not pledge not to go against any of the bodhisattva practices and the precepts. And so having taken the bodhisattva vows, you keep from the 8 root downfalls and then 46 secondary infractions. So the most important thing in keeping the bodhisattva vows is to restrain self-cherishing attitude. Because if you can do that well, then you will not praise yourself, despise others, and give up the Mahayana and despise, take those offerings given to the 3 jewels and so forth, and you will not have wrong view. And disrobe, called monastics and so forth. As we already made this pledge, may I always be an object of enjoyment for all sentient beings, God will be a wish, and without interference as are the earth, water, fire, winds, and wild forests. May I be dear to sentient beings as dear as their own life, and may they be even more dear to me. And so if you think along these lines, you will never, most probably not have any self-cherishing attitude. And then with regard to the 46 infractions, minor, secondary infractions, so if you, in order to be able to keep these vows well, if you could study the 20 verses of Bodhisattva precepts by Chandra Gomi, it would be very good. So